It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day. And can you guess where I'm at? Yep, you guessed it. It's Waterwise Botanicals, and I'm here on Free Succulent Saturday. Didn't realize it was Free Succulent Saturday because Greg and I came here today to pull plants for a project that I'm doing in Pacific Beach and a maintenance that I'm doing in Lakeside. Not next week. Next week is Normal Heights, but the week after that. So we pulled these plants here. These are my foundation plants for the Pacific Beach I'm doing a little tapestry in a very small flower bed, and I want to blow it out to be like a mini coral reef. So this piece of driftwood is for that installation. And the Mangave Mission to Mars is for the installation or the maintenance in Lakeside. I have still to go to Oasis Water Efficient to pull more plants, more smaller things. But, you know, here at Waterwise Botanicals, I get my fives. I get my Crassula ovata golems. I get my undulatas. I get my blue elves. And then anything else that I see that I think is kind of an interesting one-off that would work within the theme of whatever I happen to be doing. You know, every time I go to the garden center, I don't really have a prescribed plant list in my mind because I need to choose from what looks good. So normally we have the plants delivered, but because these are a couple of small gigs, we decided to bring our trailer and just do the heavy lifting ourselves. I got a couple of Kalanchoe Luciers because they look really good, and I think these will be great, you know, kind of in that under the sea installation. This Pilosoceras azuris is gorgeous. There's not a mark on it. I couldn't resist it. And then what is this thing? I don't even know. Yeah, if this doesn't scream coral reef, I don't know what does. I mean, it's a euphorbia and it's not labeled, you know, and it's kind of weird looking, and I probably wouldn't use it in a landscape, a traditional landscape. I might use it in a pot, depending on the pot, but I thought this absolutely looked like it would have fish swimming through it, so I'm going with it. And if you haven't been here at Waterwise lately, it is early February. The sticks on fire out on Succulent Mountain are throwing off so much color and providing such a show right now. The garden center is absolutely beautiful. They have all of their best plants on display, and I really, really encourage you to come take a look. Also, my installation that I did, I had Terry and Cullen come out over yesterday and do a maintenance, so it's looking primo, and you'll have to come over and take a look at that, get your picture taken in front of it, and then send me the photo to my Instagram at Laura Love Succulents for a repost. That'll be fun. All right, so now we're off to KRC because they do close early on Saturday. I'm going to be pulling some very special mini boulders for this coral reef installation in Pacific Beach. Okay, so stop number 2 at Oasis Water Efficient for my little Pacific Beach coral reef. I got Euphorbia leucodendron because nothing says coral reef like Euphorbia leucodendron. And look at these fantastic crests. This is an Eve's needle, but you know, the crested plants, the secret what I like to do with the crests is, you know, you will have over time, you will have branches and trunks bolt that are non-crested. I trim those off and I just maintain the crest. This is a Puntia gumby. Also, you know, these are cactus. You know, I don't usually use the Apuntias because of the glaucids, but these are so manageable. And this is going to be a very small installation. It's just really a flower bed. We are going to blow it out. So I got things that I thought were reminiscent of a reef. I tried to pull in texture, color, height, you know, soft, needly, distance. It's the cactus and succulents just absolutely lend themselves to this so easily. It's just like not even hard. So if you are inspired to do a little coral reef, you're going to need a piece of driftwood. You're going to need succulents and cactus, and you're going to need some really cool rocks, which is where we're headed next. Okay, so we are at KRC Rock. It's our last stop, and I have cherry picked out some jasper purple mini boulders for my Pacific Beach undersea garden installation coral reef. If you haven't been to KRC in San Marcos, you need to come. This is a destination place for sure. Look at this rose quartz. Isn't that so pretty? Not for me, not today, but whoa. In the right installation, dang, that would be amazing. Then I also pulled some pot rock out of this basket right here. I just pulled 3 pieces that I thought would fit and work really well. And then I got a couple of pieces of black chunky lava rock and a piece of burgundy chunky lava rock. Then I'll probably pull a couple of small pieces of Baja Cresta, and then I will do bagged top dressing rock of an undetermined type. See, that's the thing, you know, I'm just making this up as I go, and that's all the fun too. It evolves with me. But because we're so busy and we've got normal heights next week, and then we jump right into the Pacific Beach project, I need to get all of my stuff together today so that I'm not stressing out and I can focus all of my energies on North Park next week. So I hope that you will join us. Effective Monday, we will be tearing into that landscape. It is going to be absolutely jaw-droppingly amazing, and I can't wait to share it with you. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity on a typical Saturday and your succulent tip of the day. Bye guys.